Hello gamers, one and all. Welcome back to what will most definitely be the second to last stream of the main Shadowbringers story, which I'm super excited about. Can't wait for you all to see it. So let's not dilly-dally and let's get right into it. The ladder is situated to the north and west of Right. Let us make our way there now. Dwashe? I wish this could be like Ishgard, where it could just jump off of impossible heights. Let's see. As always, I'm just lazy teleporting. Dwashe, dost thou see yonder pair of talos? For a blessing, they were found to be in good repair. Master Chai prepareth to activate them as we speak. With our arcane knowledge, Y'shtola and I will serve as his assistants. At the appointed hour, we shall imbue the golems with ether. Others, meanwhile, attend to the ladder itself, which hath too long lain neglected. Extensive maintenance will be needed ere it can move again, as well as myriad materials with which to perform it. If thou art willing, we would prevail upon thee to procure lumber. My thanks, Dwashe. Directly to the south thou wilt find a dry dock, Venmont Yards. Pray see if thou canst persuade the folk there to part with some lumber for our cause. Oh, is this the math quest again? Oh there, sinner. Haven't seen you around before. New to Gate Town, I take it. If you need lumber for a shack, you've come to the right place. We can do the building for you too, though that'll cost extra. You want lumber to restore the ladder? Why in the world would anyone want to do that? If you don't have the coin, least you could do is come up with a believable excuse. But look, I'm not one to turn folk away. I'll give you your lumber if you do me a favor in return. I just finished taking stock of our supplies and was about to do another round for good measure. I want you to do the counting instead, and we'll see if your total matches mine. Now, some of the lumber's lying about the yard, but most of it is kept in the storehouse. For these, you can just ask Githril for the number. Here, I'll lend you some writing materials so you can take notes. Take stock of the supply of lumber at the shipyard. What you learn can be reviewed in your key items. And taking stock for Ervith, are you? Well, last I counted, we had 68 planks in the storehouse here. 9 of those were rotted though, so we tossed them out. Oi, Githril, another load's just arrived. 13 planks all told, but one's damaged. It's only good for kindling now. Right then, bring the good ones here and be sure to let Ervith know as well. This is what my high school math class prepared me for. So, how many planks does that make now? You're writing down those numbers anyway, right? I'm sure you can work it out. Fucker. You count 24 planks in the stack. You count 11 planks in the stack. Okay, so let's see if I can do this without a calculator. I was never great at math. So 68 in the storehouse minus 9 makes 59. Plus 13 makes 59, 62, 72. 72 plus 24. 76, 96 plus 11 makes 97, 107. I'm good at math. Done, are you? So, how many planks did you count? Uh-oh. And I think it's 106. Oh, yeah. I fucked up. Aye, that's exactly what I counted. Oh, because I thought they delivered 14 and one was discarded. So it makes 13. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm dumb. Thanks for your help, friend. Taking stock fare puts me to sleep, but it has to be done. As promised, I'll give you your lumber. What do you need it for, anyway? You're serious about the ladder? I'll be damned. If that's the case, please let us help with the work. We're shipwrights with no ships to build, only shacks. While it's a living, we all itch to do something greater. This fellow you say is in charge. You reckon he'd mind the likes of us barging in on his project? He'd welcome the help. Wonderful. I'll round up the lads and lasses and we'll head over to the ladder, along with all the lumber you need. Oh, how nice. Let's see if Discord is back up. Why are you crashing? Let's actually see if Discord support has anything to say about it. Message failures, working on the fix. Bitch, don't tell me to go outside. You go outside. Go outside and fix your fucking program. Ah, thou art returned. Wert thou able to procure the lumber? Well, well, to secure not only the material, but the eager cooperation of the shipwrights besides. Their expertise shall greatly avail our efforts. Master Chai's own efforts have not been without struggle, but he hath provided himself Oh, he hath proven himself to be a determined soul. I doubt not that the work shall be complete ere long, and we may continue on our way once more. Though it hath been years in the making, at long last do the people stand united in defiance of the world's fate, their hopes spurring us ever onwards towards journey's end. Whatsoever may await us, when thou takest those final steps, I pray that it shall be with a smile upon thy face. Aww. That's so sweet. Ah, but prematurely do I give myself to sentimental musings. Many more pressing concerns demand our attention, not the least of which is the matter of how we might reach the mountain, detached from the land as it is. For the present, 'twould seem we have matters here well in hand. Perhaps thou shouldst take thine ease for a time. Thou wilt need every ounce of thy strength for the trials ahead. Time to chill out, I see. Oh shit. This is gonna be a cutscene. Yep.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Yulemore engaging in what can only be described as manual labor. Who would have thought it possible? Do you know the most reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to see reason? You conquer them, crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of Alec, and one still favored by Garlemald. But conquest is the easy part. The true challenge begins once the dust has settled, quenching the glowing embers of animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace. This requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones, a difficult feat to achieve. But you have achieved just that, to my considerable surprise. It's a compliment. Take it.
No, I had some trouble where it locked me out of my account, but I just reset my password. And if you just go through the full thing, it should just lead to linking your account. Because it did look like a full reinstall for me, but it's just linking your account. But it is a known issue, I think. Maybe you should look at the official Twitter to see, like the support Twitter, to see if your problem can be solved by following their advice there. Hope that helps.
Ah, the vibrant energy that fills the air when like-minded souls gather. think back on that time before time, fear brings a tear to the eye. What? You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying? Well, rest assured that if your heart can be broken, then so can mine. Back when the world was whole, we had family, friends, loves. Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls, we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance next to all we had in common. And then there was Amarok. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets to the highest spires, she fairly gleamed. Not that you would remember any of this.
Remember?
Never mind. The point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have. Remember, you are of the Source. Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain. Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal, a complete existence in a complete world. But such talk is a pleasure for later. Back to work, hero. Ah, there was one thing I had meant to ask. How well do you know the Exarch? Has he ever deigned to show you what hides beneath the cowl? What? Never? Even to you? How very interesting. I shall enjoy working out what it means. Until next time.
I knew you could do it, dearest. I never doubted you for a moment.
It's alive. I don't know if you remember, but when we first met in this world, I was all but spent. I never thought to wonder why until now. I think it all just got to be too much. The guilt of causing the flood. Knowing everyone hated me. But the worst thing was the solitude. Time wears you down, aye. But solitude eats away at you. It was this close to finishing me off. But as bad as it got, and as empty as I felt, I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like for Emmett Selk. All of which is a long way of saying, don't make a choice that leaves you alone. Nothing is worth that, especially not eternity.
Glad tidings, my friend. The ladder lives again.
The three of us have been invited to do the honors. Are you up for it? Of course, if you're worried that the whole thing might come crashing down, we can always find someone else. That's the spirit. Come on then.
We rode the ladder too, my comrades and I. Once upon a time. Watched the horizon grow, and the town shrink below us. Awed and terrified in equal measure. We ascended without a word, the silence broken only by the rhythm of the gears. No one but me remembers that day. Remembers our journey and our end. Retread the path. Seek, and you may yet find.
Well, time to get busy. And here we finally are. At top rung. The others should arrive ere long. Alphino, Dwashe, come up here. There's something I need you to see. What could this be about? There's a village, Dwashe, over to the northeast. So there is. Yet after 2 decades without the ladder in operation, I would not be surprised if such an isolated settlement had long since been abandoned. Nor I. But that was before I spied someone leave it and proceed to head in our direction, all the while trying to remain unseen. Whoever this mysterious person is, they should still be out there. Go on and take a look, Dwashe. I spy with my little eye. A shoebill. The creature stares at you unflinchingly. This probably isn't the mysterious person Alize saw. There he is. Run, run, run. You have spotted the mysterious person. However, it seems he has likewise spotted you and hurriedly turns back to the village. There is someone, right? They were spying on us. Personally, I don't feel comfortable not knowing who they are. What do you say we investigate? I'm curious too, I must admit. And I dare say we have a bit of time ere the others ascend. It's settled then. Let's head to the village and see if it's indeed inhabited. Let's see if Discord is back up already. Come on now. I just want to message my friends. Nope. Still down. Well. Food has been hung out to dry in the sun, and quite recently by your reckoning. You hear faint sounds from inside the building. However, the door refuses to budge. Yeah, I don't really want to bust down a door. Haven't met these people yet. That would be kind of rude. The cups are half empty or half full, depending on how you see such things. Behind the counter, a kettle bubbles steadily over the stove. What news, Dwache? Were you able to find anything of note? People are definitely still living here. Indeed. While there is no one to be seen, 'tis plain that this village is anything but abandoned. If the villagers are... The yawning has begun. If the villagers are trying to conceal themselves, they are doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do? I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? Yeah, this guy. You're Tristel, the artist from Yulmore. You remembered. Ever since we parted ways, I've worried for you, bound for the city as you were. Never did I imagine that we would meet again, and here of all places. We could say the very same thing to you, my friend. I'm glad to see you hale and whole. But tell me, what is this village? This is Amity, a settlement made up of those who survived being exiled from Yulmore. As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel which led to the top of the bright cliff. I've been here ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. Well, we did at any rate, until Mount Golg broke away from the earth. Then, just as suddenly, the ladder started moving again. And you feared whoever was coming up would threaten your lives. Aye, but I see now there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what has brought you here? So FFXIV is a Sin Eater, and he's fled to Mount Golg. Tis a strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your words. I owe you my life. If there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help would be most welcome, Tristel. To begin with, we request your people's permission to reconnoiter the area. If we are to confront FFXIV, we must find a way to reach Mount Golg. Of course, you hardly need our permission to be here. I will tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit in your quest. That's nice. Oh boy. Yet another hapless soul that Alphino saved from mortal danger, I see. Some things never change. At any rate, it seems that brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have a mind for us to explore. Twasha and I are going to scout out the area. We'll be back in a while. Oh, very well then. Just take care out there. Hello gamer, welcome! Discord is down. I was just like, uh-oh, have I been blocked by everybody in my life? But no, Discord is just down. Yeah, I kind of fucked up. I thought there was just a cutscene that I thought was going to be way later, so basically we got the ladder working, we had a little talk with Emmett Selk, and he was like, oh, there was a beautiful city in the days of old, Amarot, it was amazing, do you remember? And we were like, what do you mean, remember? And he was like, nah, never mind. Don't worry about it. Yeah. And he was also like, hey, it's a pretty sweet deal, right? Because if you survive all the calamities that are still to come, you'll be just like us again. Because you're from the source, and all the, the fragments of your soul will be rejoined with you. So, pretty sweet deal. And now we're up here, we found a village of people who survived being exiled from Yulmore, and now we're investigating with Alize. The path diverges. Let's split up so we can cover more ground. I'll go east if you would be so kind as to head west. We can aim to meet at the foot of the mountain, taking note of what we see along the way. In a short while, then. Oh no, I'm drinking tea. Senator. Oh no. Ooh, do you have a visit? How nice. I guess you can just text her about that, or WhatsApp, or whatever you guys use over there in North America. But Discord is way more convenient. Yeah. I have WhatsApp for my family and like co-workers and stuff, but you know, Tato and I live in the same house, but if we like send messages to each other, it's always over Discord. Yeah, I like Discord a lot, like the interface and stuff. Hey, Alize.
You're a sight for sore eyes. I don't know about you, but I bumped into quite a few sin eaters out there. You too, then. It seems the closer we get to Mount Gulg, the more of them there are. Looks a lot bigger from here, doesn't it? If I were Vorthri, the first thing I'd do is surround myself with as many sin eaters as I could lay my hands on. And judging by the number we've already faced, his lordship is of the same mind. This is going to be a tough climb.
Gonna be okay.
But first things first. We need to determine if climbing is even an option. The more I look, the less likely it seems. Y'shtola is right to be worried. But flying may be our only choice after all.
Maybe. What the hell?
There you are. Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Logic. And you too, Exarch. What brings you here?
I wish to observe the final struggle with my own eyes. I arrived at Bottom Rung too late to accompany you, but I was in time to join Urianger and the others. Come, let us see how this unfolds.
Oh yeah, Emmett Selk was also like, hey, has the Exarch ever let you see his face? No? Very spishy, right? Do you trust him?
Well, it seems flying is off the table.
If we have learned that much, then the Machina have served their purpose.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
It would seem our foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course. Master Alphino waiteth for us at Top Rung. Thither should we make our way.
Also, we have a dungeon and a trial today, and I think I'm going to do the dungeon with just regular people, because I don't know, like, I just realized, like, I'm the tank, so what the fuck are they gonna do without me, you know? They're going to have to let me watch the cutscenes. Cause yeah, what are you gonna do, little DPS? Are you gonna tank? Good luck. And then the trial, I watched the guide. I am less scared of this one than I was of Titania. I don't know why I'm always so scared of Titania. So I think it's gonna be fun. You bet you're a bit beat. I didn't expect to see the Chais here, though I suppose it's well within their rights. At any rate, it's time to tackle our next little obstacle, finding a way to reach Mount Gulg. For this, we'll need to put all our heads together. I don't know why, but Mount Gulg is always Mount Glug in my mind. Like, take a big swig, glug. Glug.
In short, there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vorthri's winged devils.
We might consider Amaro. But without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters. Yulmor's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Cid, we are in no position to attempt a refit.
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to earth!
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder and seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
The lady may well have the right of it. Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain. In the form of a Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
To build such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed, yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Balderdash! No one has ever made one even half that size. Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex. Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. A solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required. Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work. Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
Let's get more people then.
So we need more hands. And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Let's see. First, we'd need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found near the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It'd be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we'd need all the help we can get.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armoring. I will go and petition their aid.
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmor is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, yes, actually. Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a talus of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts. I will recruit them to our cause.
Yay!
The Fey folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief. That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium, with thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Yulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maud, and even those miners? But that's just about everyone in Ballynorvrand. Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
We're cool and nice. The saviors of the world.
Saviors of the world? Are you being serious? Oh, gods, you are.
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival. Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
Teamwork.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
I love it. This guy is on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Poor man. Have the design ready, she says. In good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need intimate knowledge of the land. Knowledge of the locals. Last I heard, no one lives here. What? A village of Yulmoran exiles? But those people have every reason to loathe a free citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. Yeah, it's so nice, right? I really like them. Oh, this will never work. Never. I never should have fixed that ruddy lift. Never should have ridden it up here. Never should have. Never should have. This man is freaking out so hard. Oh dear. Darling appears to have lost the plot. But he has it in him, Dwashe. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he can give you your talents. A bit of advice I learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. You'll need to find another way to stoke the fires of his motivation. Awaken his sense of daring. Duty commenced. China's is plagued with self-doubt. I can't do it. No one can. A talus of that size, no one's ever dreamed of it. Alphino once struggled to collect firewood. He did? But he's such a capable lad, brimming with confidence. I suppose even the most capable among us have struggles to overcome. China's still harbors some misgivings. But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers, and they're not bodily likely to give it. Tristle's among them, you said so yourself. Lest you've forgotten, we essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear a personal grudge, he would never forgive us. You don't know until you apologize. I'll come with you. If you were there too, perhaps he'd be more willing to accept an apology. Wait, what am I thinking? Relying on others to fight my battles? It's disgraceful is what it is, and it might even make things worse. China still harbors some misgivings. And in the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous Talos is impossible, and no amount of contrition will change that. And even if by some miracle the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones, they think the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. It's less absurd than the change that's come to Yulmore. Well, I can't argue with that logic. Enormous as the task is, it's simply a matter of finding a solution to a practical problem. From that perspective, it's not entirely unrealistic. Still harbors some misgivings. But realistic or no, there's no guarantee of success. There are risks to consider should the venture fail. I imagine for a moment that we fail to reach FFXIV and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash his hordes of eaters and will meet a horrible end. I'll protect you. I'll protect everyone. I see what you did there. That's how you win over the masses, with that irrepressible aura of dependability. But very well, you've made your conviction clear, and I'm assured in spite of myself. I won't let my fears get the better of me. It's unseemly if nothing else. Chelna's is feeling somewhat optimistic. Still, I find it astounding that you can have such certainty given the circumstances. Tell me, why did you throw yourselves into the midst of such a grueling struggle? To protect those I loved? Oh. Indeed. What else could compel us to face such dangers? I too have someone I wish to protect, with whom I want to live out my days in peace. He's burning with motivation. Duty complete. He's so fired up, let's go! Yes, yes, by the gods I can do this. I just need to have a little faith in myself. Same. Right, let's head to Amity and speak with the villagers, with Tristle. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Yulmore. No, wherever you go, I'm going too. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. But there's no telling what may happen out there. I don't know if I can keep you safe. Perhaps this is a bad idea after all. I don't think I have what it takes. Master Chai, that you are beset with doubt is proof that you can envision the task ahead. And that which man can envision, he can make a reality. Thus did some old friends of mine once say. Even should it be a feat fit for the divine, if something has been done before, then it most assuredly can be done again by our own hands. That's a little idealistic, don't you think? Perhaps, Master Chai, perhaps. But what is man if not an idealistic creature? 'Tis not an easy thing to achieve one's dreams. My friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration over the course of their endeavors. None would have found fault with them had they given up, yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goal. And for their determination, they accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you are a man of science. Amidst your doubts, surely there is a spark of desire. The desire to make the impossible possible. Come on, Catman. Come, darling. Like the old days, I would be the first to see your Talos. Life guy. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to click that. Right then, to Amity. Probably wasn't important. I'm glad my words struck a chord. Shall we? Road trip with the Exarch. Toshay's thinking, who's under that hood? Who are you, sir? You have every right to be angry with us, but please listen to what I have to say. I am tasked with delivering these people to Mount Golg, by means of a Talos of heretofore unseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those with intimate knowledge of this land, that is, you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation? After you ignored my desperate pleas and cast me out, you have the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation? You've every right to be upset. Bothry's not the one to blame for your suffering. We are. We were free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardships of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we know now that what we did to you, to full many, was wrong. Terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends, but I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you? Hate you? Perhaps it's not even my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you once. But one thing is clear to me. All of that is in the past, and we mustn't let past wrongs stand in the way of a brighter future. And so, I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Golg. You have my word. I'll set to work on the design at once. Wouldn't do to have nothing to show the others when they return with help. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building, nay, the history of all mankind. But rest assured, this genius of Daedalus Stoneworks will deliver. Woo! Ah, wicked white. there a problem? You see, I've been promised people to procure the stone as well as imbue magic. When I was put on the spot earlier, I thought that was all we required. But I forgot about one rather important item needed to bring a Talos to life. The heart? That's right, the heart. I'm pleased to see you have some familiarity with Talos. So, while I work on the design, I'd be much obliged if you could see to procuring the ore with which to fashion a heart. A heart suitable of bringing to life a Talos that shall embrace the very firmament. Firmament? If you seek material for the Talos heart, I know people who may be able to assist. They are the Thalls, a dwarven family that have long mined this land. No one knows its bounty as well as they. If you explain your situation, I'm sure they would be willing to cooperate. Indeed, 'twas one of them that showed me the secret tunnel to the top of the cliff. You will find the Thalls at their village in the northwest, a place called Tomra. When you arrive, seek an audience with Chief Zamot, and do not forget to greet them with a hearty lally-ho. Permit me to join you, Dwache. It would keep my joints limber, and mayhap I can provide some manner of assistance. I'll leave the heart to the two of you, then. The variety of ore doesn't matter, so long as it's rich with ether. I'll aim to have my design complete by your return. Firmament. Oh yeah, Lalafels are called dwarves in this world. And they all wear helmets and have cute little beards on them. And they're so cute. I love them. Look at them! Oh! They're so cute. So this is Tomra. Seldom do we see the dwarven folk at the Crystarium. To now be in the presence of so many. I shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for a change. Shorty. Short King. Lally-ho! Lally-ho! Go on, do it. Ah, rousing greeting. You've clearly been practicing. Any road, now that we've observed common courtesy, who are you and what are you doing here? At the recommendation of the denizens of Amity, we have come to seek the aid of the Thal family. May we speak with Chief Zamot? Why, yes, you may. I am Zamot, and I bid you welcome to Tomra. If it's the folk of Amity what sent you here, you must have quite a tale to tell. Come, let's hear it. Well, well, and here I thought those below had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we know how to deal with that floating volcano and all them sin eaters neither. If you're serious about restoring peace to these parts, though, we'll gladly lend you a hand. However, the kind of ore you seek is precious to us too. If I let you have it only for you to bungle things up and squander it, like no amount of ale will wash away my chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy, by means of a trial. Aye, a trial most tricksy, passed down through the line of the toll. And what is this trial? Hehehehe. Come with me and I'll tell you all. That's so cute. There, like here in this village, there is a room that you can only access if you are playing as a Lalafell, because the other characters literally won't fit in it. I love stuff like that. Hehehe, listen well. As you know, we are mining folk. In the mining life, danger's a constant companion. So, when we come of age, each of us must prove our readiness to take to the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial that tests the 3 traits all good miners can do without: discernment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it 3D Mine Runner. Now, look on my helm. Mark its features well. You'll be given a slingshot, which you must use to shoot dwarves as wear helmets that are different. I've already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you. And we call it Doom 2020. I love it. Lally-ho! You must be the challenger the chief mentioned. I'll show you to the rooftop at once. As I'm sure you've been told, in 3D Mine Runner, you use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helm. Let's begin with a spot of practice, eh? Alright. I see you. Fuck. Why am I so bad at this? Come on now. Oh, come on! Bop. Nice shooting. Keep it up in the actual trial, eh? Yeah, see, I had a different helmet on. Aye, that's the way. Next time, it's a trial for true. Let me know when you're ready, eh? Ready for the trial? This time, there'll be them wearing the right helm. If you shoot them, you'll fail, so look carefully before you let this stone fly. You. Bop. Well done, a fine show of discernment and dexterity. Well done, well done. The trial never lies. You've got what it takes to be a miner. Run along back to the chief now and get on with putting an end to all this strangeness of late. Now I can be a miner. That was some impressive shooting, lass. Consider me satisfied. Aye, 'tis plain you didn't come this far with luck alone, so I'll place my faith in you and help you find the ore you seek. Did you know that Calusia is rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining the stuff since ancient times. And every so often the selfsame veins yield what is called Earthseed, a rare ore steeped in magic. Time was we used to refine Earthseed for this and that, but the technique's been lost. The stuff's still out there to be had though, provided you know where to look. And no place is surer than Duragar's Tool. Problem is, the site's occupied by our age-old rivals, the Gogs. Greedy sots claim the place is theirs and refuse to let any other bugger near. Oh, there never was a more odious lot than them Gogs. I could go on forever about those hornless whoresons. But then we'd be here forever, and that won't get us nowhere. Also, that's not very nice to say. What it boils down to is this. If you want the Earthseed, you've got to deal with the Gogs. Reckon you're up to the challenge? We've dealt with far worse. I'm sure we can find a way to obtain what we need. That's the spirit. Now, to help you find your way, I'll have one of ours go with you. I'll do it. I'll go with them. You, Kurut! I couldn't help overhearing. I knew the Eaters had flocked to Mount Gulg, but I didn't know why. To think the last Light Warden is hiding up there. The fate of Calusia, no, the world, hangs in the balance. If I can be of some help, then I want to do my part. Your zeal is commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. This here's Kurut. Young as he is, he's one of the village's finest miners. The lad's got an uncanny sense of where to dig, and his aim with a pickaxe is as true as any dwarf's. But put him in the thick of battle, and he couldn't hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting on it. If all he needs to do was dig, he'd be your dwarf, but he's liable to become a Sin Eater's breakfast before he can even manage a swing. It's true, I'm hopeless in a fight. But I still want to try. Please, please let me go with you. I take care of you, you take care of the ore. Oh, thank you so much. I'll try my best not to be a burden. If you want to take Kurut, far be it from me to stop you. Keep him safe, though, will you? Okay. We will most assuredly encounter Sin Eaters along the way. Though, with you in our company, they will be more a spectacle than a concern. Time for more tea. Let's go. The Duragar's Tool lies in a cave to the east. I'm ready when you are. We'll keep to the road and head east. I'm in your hands. It seems we have a fair distance to cover. Be on your guard for Sin Eaters. Whoa. Speak of the devils. Toche, the one on the left is yours. Let's go, Exarch. Black Mage time. See that Kurut comes to no harm. Bro! Amazing, you two are really strong. It may interest you to know that Dwashe is a great hero in the land from whence she hails. Some would say the greatest. Really? Oh, you must have some stories to tell, Dwashe. That she does. Tales to impress and inspire you in turn. By all means, have her regale you with a few once our work is done. Hehe, can't wait! Ah, more of them! Stay behind us, Kurut. But they're behind us too! No. He's protecting him. Dwashe, focus on the enemy. I will protect our charge. Come here, Bench. Bro, are you gonna stop attacking him? Phew, I don't know much about fighting, but you two make a great team. Dwashe is a team unto herself. I merely follow her lead. Well, it looks like you've been doing this for years to me. Is that so? I shall take that as a compliment. Well, are you a fanboy? Did I say the wrong thing? Not at all. Your words are most heartening. Indeed, I feel like a young man again. You talk as if you're old. How long have you two known each other anyway? Well... Ah! There's even more of them! This is too close to Amity for comfort. Let's finish them quickly and move on. Concentrates on the ones coming for Kurut. I will say to the rest. Little road trip with the Exarch. Hurry, this way! How much farther to the cave? Not far, just past this rise. I believe I see it. Okay, well. Oh! Ah! Again! It appears we are surrounded. Fortunately, I have a little trick for such occasions. Dwashe, draw them in. Come on. Bop. Nice, Exarch! 'Tis done. Let us press on. Right. Ah! Just as we are about to get there. One last push then, shall we, Dwashe? Let's go! I will shield Kurrit. Give the Eaters everything you have. Come here, guys. Come here, guys. Come here, guys. Please. Can you attack me if I have enmity? Jesus Christ. I will ward off the attack. Stand with Kurrit, Dwache. Not good. Quickly, spread out. Sorry for Venn diagramming you, Exarch. No! Kurrit, to me. What? It appears to be the commotion drew out this one. Dwache, bring all to bear. Oh, not now. Ah! No! I think not. Your tale will not end here. Ah! He's healing me. You're double classing, bro. I appreciate it. There we go. Nice work. We're alive! We're alive! Let's hurry inside before any more Sin Eaters come. Right, follow me please. I will take you to the Duragar's tool, where the purest sulfur in the land may be found. Who could the Exarch be? Maybe we will find out one day. If the terrain and stench are any indication, we are at the tool. Ah, there! The Gogs with their ugly, unkempt beards. If they realize we're here, they'll come after us. Best to take them down first. Be not so hasty, Kurrit. The animosity between your two clans notwithstanding, I would not resort to violence unless necessary. I will use an enchantment to render you invisible. It will not fool Sin Eaters, but it will suffice to hide you from the eyes of men. While you are thus concealed, do you think you could find us the Earth Seed? Aye, I'll dig up the choicest stuff there is. We would be much obliged. Without further ado, then. Ha! I can see straight through me. Right, a digging we will go. Let us not be idle either. Though Kurut cannot be seen, he may still be heard. I would aid him by removing some few gogs from the field. To that end... Dream powder. As you may recall, we used it for the rescue mission at Laxenloft. We used it in Yulmar too. Truly, it seems our alchemists got a little carried away with the latest batch. But if it has been useful in our endeavors, then I have no cause to complain. Now then, I shall make you invisible as well, that you might steal close to the dwarves and give them a dose of dream powder. Even should it fail to put them to sleep outright, it should render them drowsy enough to seek their beds. Say the word and I will cast the enchantment. Okay, let's go. Ready to begin? Very good. Should the enchantment fade before you finish tending to all the dwarves, return to me and I will cast it anew. Can barely keep my eyes open. Time to call that a day. Oh, so drowsy. Not safe to work when drowsy. Better get some rest. Hey, these guys are smart. Don't work while you're tired. Especially if you work with heavy machinery, that shit is dangerous. All work and no ale makes something a something, and I'm spent. All the dwarves have taken their leave. Good work, my friend. We have done all we can. Let us await Kurut's return. I'm back. This is the purest stuff there is. Think it's enough, or shall I go and dig up some more? I dare say it will suffice for our purposes. You have our gratitude, Kurut. Let us carry this back to... Are you alright? Worry not, I shall be fine. Long as I have been away from the Crystarium, a little weakness is to be expected. I may have also overexerted myself in the moment. To have this rare opportunity, yet be unable to enjoy it to the full. Who goes there? That's Glag, chief of the Gogs. You're one of the Thalls. I see. Word was our miners were coming back drowsy, one after the next. I immediately suspected foul play. And what should I find here but a Thal scum skulking about? It's a spineless act befitting your limp beards. What? I won't stand for that insult. Our beards are soft and luscious and smell like fresh tapped ale. Gog beards are dry and crusty and smell like a knocker's ass. Impudent whelp. Better a hobgoblin's nose hair than the feeble, floppy things you Thals have hanging from your faces. Arrgh. Like oil and water, this is not like to end of its own accord. Toche, do you perchance have some dream powder left? Enough to put an end to this. Then let us put it to use and be on our way. Though something tells me we've not seen the last of their bickering. What in the swivin? Forgive me, Kurt, but we need you to be calm as well. I'm sorry, it's just when it comes to the Gogs, I can't help but see red. You needn't apologize, my friend. You are here on our account, and we have naught but gratitude for you. Now that we have what we came for, however, it's time to take our leave. The Talos awaits its hard. Well, my friend, much as I have enjoyed our time together, I think it best we split up, that we might accomplish our task more swiftly. I shall see the Earthseed safely into the hands of Chinos. While I am thus employed, would you be so good as to deliver Korrid back to Tomra? My thanks, Toche. Brief though it was, 'twas an honor to go adventuring with you. I shall see you back in Amity. Yeah, fuck going all the way back there. Let's teleport. Lally ho! Glad you're back and in one piece. How did you fare with the Earthseed then? I got them all they needed. The Exarch's on his way to Amity within now. Good to hear that young Korrid was of help. As it happens, a few others came forward while you were gone, saying they wanted to do their bit as well. Given that you're building a Talos, we reckoned you'd be needing some mining tools, so we went and modified our spare pickaxes for use by bigger folk. Here, take these with you. Should be plenty to go around. From what our scouts tell me, there's a crowd gathering at the top rung already. Go and see that everyone has pickaxes to swing, eh? Magnus is here. Oh, look at this guy go. He's raring. Look, Duache, people from all over have come to help us quarry stone. And this isn't even all of them. As we speak, the volunteers Thancred and Reen are recruited are being escorted to the worksite. And by both Crystarian and Yulmoran soldiers, no less. So, as you can see, we have plenty of hands. There's just one problem. We don't have enough tools to put in them. We've been desperately trying to round up more, but we haven't had much luck so far. Pickaxes from the dwarves. Trust you to have exactly what we need, exactly when we need it. Well, what are you waiting for? Go and hand them out to everyone so they can get to work. Hey, Ron. Long time no see, traveler. Are you waiting to be issued a pickaxe too? Nope. This one's for you. Oh, you clearly weren't, and now neither are we. Rest assured we will put these to good use and work very, very hard. Of course, one cannot work on an empty stomach, which is why I brought some tasty worms to share. Much as we would all enjoy the treat, perhaps the worms are best saved for afterwards? Oh man. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can see it. Oh, it's so cute. Aww. Little leaves in her hair. That's adorable. I love that she ripped off her sleeves. No, don't eat the worm. Greetings, Duache. You may not remember me, but I'm one of the carers from the inn at Journey's Head. After Night returned to Almarang, we noticed a change in our patients. The transformation had halted in every one of them. I can't express what it did to the mood of the place. We are still celebrating days later when who should come along but Alice. She said she sought the aid of those who believed in the Warrior of Darkness. We all answered her call right there and then. Of course, some few carers had to remain behind, but as many of us came as could be spared. I too have great respect for the Warrior of Darkness. When we meet, I'll be sure to treat them to a nice plump worm. Eesh. Ooh, after stream I have something to send to you as well. I was trying to send it before stream, but that was when Discord was acting up. We've come, Duache. In case you were wondering, Guthion is here too. Couldn't wait to start breaking rocks though, so he's gone on ahead. Bah, he could have at least left us a spare set of tools. Ah, wonderful. Now we can be about it too. Quarrying isn't exactly my stock in trade, but this time I feel as though my wife will be with me, guiding my hand. So let's make it happen. Let's build a world where everyone can live without fear, where everyone has a place they can go home to. Right then, let's be on our way. What are you still doing here, Thaffy? I thought you brought your own tools. I did, and I was just about to head off when I saw Jarek. Oh god, if this plan works and the giant talus comes to life. Just imagine the size of the trolley it could push. Imagine it! Ah, are you still raving on about that? How many times do I have to tell you that that's not what the talus is for? Where the hell would the tracks even go? There's bound to be somewhere. You just need a little imagination. Seeing as the stoneworks is involved, maybe we could have a trolley added to the design. I love it. Enough! We're going to work. And if I hear any more about trolleys from you, I'll have you pushing one yourself. I swear to God, I will turn this trolley around. It's still going in the background. Dude. We're ready to do our bit, Washay. We just need tools to do it with. Pickaxes, loads of them. Now we may all work to our heart's content. Well, I don't have many talents, I do have a strong back, and what strength I have, I shall gladly use for the sake of peace. We got a ladder moving again, didn't we? If we join hands, there's no Talos we can't build. I still haven't repaid you and Alphino for saving me, and I'm not sure I ever could. But that ain't going to stop me from trying. I'm with you to the end. Come on, you lot, look lively. What the fuck are those pants? Never mind. My thanks, Washay. With that, everyone is now equipped to work. I think I'll go and join the soldiers standing guard over the volunteers. It would be a shame if they fell prey to sin eaters after all the trouble we've gone through. Right, let us see that this plan is a resounding success, for the sake of all in Norvrend. Well, my friend, it appears we are the only ones left here. If you've no other pressing tasks, would you care to accompany me to Amity? There, Y'shtola is overseeing those who will imbue the Talos with magics. Come, let us join them at once. I don't mind this song playing all the time, because in Endwalker they have one part with a song that's about 5 times shorter, and that really gets on your nerves after a while. Ah, good of you to join us. I am pleased to say we have gathered ample help for the imbuing. With Master Chai in the process of finalizing his design, I've taken the liberty of dispatching all hands to their positions. You hurtle along as though I have my house in order, but quite frankly, this is the most disorganized mess of a project I've ever overseen, and I haven't spent nearly as much time as I would like on my calculations. So thou hast proclaimed loudly and frequently, Master Chai, yet from my perspective, a layman's though it may be, haste notwithstanding, thou hast gone to great lengths, abiding by proven methodology, to ensure the integrity of thy design. Aye, well, that's just the bare minimum that's expected of us at the Stoneworks. Though our glory days are behind us, we have not forgotten our time-honored traditions. Ah, but I should mention that the Exarch delivered the ore I asked for. Earthseed, I believe he called it. In that quantity, I believe we can fashion a suitable heart for the Talos. And then everything will be in readiness, or so I would like to say. Is there a problem? In a Talos of, well, any reasonable size, a single heart will serve to circulate ether throughout the chassis, but given the unprecedented proportion of that which we seek to build, I doubt that will be the case. By installing smaller peripheral hearts at intervals, I believe we can maintain a stable ether flow, thereby solving the problem. However, we don't have enough ore for this purpose. Not for it, but to procure more, I suppose. Runar, mayhap now is a good time to bring them out. A moment, friends. There is something I would show you. I say, are these not heartstones? They are, the most prized possession of we of the Knights Blessed, and these belong to our kindred who have left us. Immersed in water imbued with fervent prayer, these stones harbor no small amount of magic, and we may imbue them with yet more prior to their installation on the Talos. What think you? Being from a different region, these cannot be used for the main heart. The peripheral ones, on the other hand, I believe they will serve. Excellent. When Master Matoya spoke to us of the role we are to play, the Heartstones immediately came to mind. Of course, before bringing them with me, I made certain to consult my fellows first. After all, the stones bear the precious lives of those who have gone to the Sunless Sea. But we have now beheld the Sunless Sea with our very own eyes, and by the gentle lights that glimmer on high, we know that there is peace beyond. Thus are we also at peace. If our heartstones may serve to restore night to all the world, gladly do we give them. So, Master Chai, if you could instruct us how to distribute the heartstones. And Dwache, for good luck, may I ask that you imbue one as well? Of course. I'll imbue 10. Rest assured it's not difficult. Simply raise your hand and focus as you would when attuning to an aetheryte. Imbue the jade-colored stone here, if you would be so kind. The familiar-looking heartstone appears to glow faintly. That will do. Thank you, Dwache. If this heartstone appears familiar, it's because it belonged to Tadia. It bears the collective hope of the Knights Blessed, the hope that none shall ever again be sacrificed to sin-eaters. Right, I've identified the spots on the Talos where the stones are needed. See that they are amply imbued, then install them as I've indicated on this diagram. Understood. We will set about our task at once. When the Talos awakens and the way to Mount Golg is secured, we shall sally forth. It promises to be a trying climb, so take what rest you can in the meantime. We will see you soon. A moment, Urianger. You said that you would have measures ready in the event that our friend fails to contain the light. Do you? Be assured that I do. All which I require lieth in this land. I trust you, Urianger. and I swear to thee that thy trust is not misplaced. As ardently as I pray for the preservation of this world, so too do I pray for thy safety. So rest easy, my friend, and take such ease as thou mayest, the better to be ready for the trials to come. Nope. I'm told the rock for the chassis is more or less ready, all quarried and shaped and laid out. That just leaves the imbuers to do their work. I'll continue checking my calculations up until the very last moment, but it's only a matter of time now. We managed to rally nigh everyone in Northrend for this endeavor. That's a remarkable feat in itself, but will it be enough? Sure. There's no point in worrying about such things now. I'll get back to my calculations. You, meanwhile, should go and rest as your friends suggested. My wife and the Exarch should be in the tavern. Why don't you join them? Oh, and Dwache? Thank you. You're welcome, sir. Hey. The Exarch? He went outside a moment ago, my dear. I would have thought you'd have seen him. He kept me company a short while, but then he came over rather pale. He's clearly been straining himself, the poor thing. Anyway, he excused himself, saying that he needed a breath of fresh air. Weak as he looked, I did offer to go with him, but he assured me that he would be fine. I do hope he's all right. I don't have to search for him. I know where he is. Hello, sir. Don't die. Please. I know you're like 100 years old.
The future is where my destiny awaits. Forgive me, I was lost in a dream. I needed some fresh air and thought to rest for a moment. It would seem I am more fatigued than I realized. Too much time away from the tower, I fear. It drains me, leaves my body frail and weak. Though, in truth, it is debatable whether I can still call this my body. When first I turned my mind towards the salvation of the world, I came to the conclusion that it would take many long years, many more than remain to me. And so I made myself one with the Crystal Tower, that I might live indefinitely. I am but an extension of it now, hence my weakness the farther I travel, and the longer I am away. It has been quite a journey. But thanks to you, the end is in sight. My wish will finally be fulfilled. How goes the construction effort?
Pretty good.
Then this may be the last moment we have to ourselves for a while. Come, sit with me. Tell me, when all of this is over, what will you do?
Rest a while.
That would be well deserved. You might consider roaming Northrend not as a savior, but as a simple sightseer. Viewed through such eyes, I am certain she would seem quite different. But whatever it is you decide to do, I have every confidence that you will do well. For you have the strength to forge your own path. You will leave countless lives better than you found them, and the souls you touch will never forget your kindness. Then, in trying times, when you question your worth and your choices, they will raise their voices to remind you of the difference you have made. And thus will your deeds come to affirm your path. Remember this.
What will you do when this is over?
When this is over, indeed. I once told you that there are things we can ill afford to lose. Things, I said, though in truth I spoke of a person. One who is unaware of the full extent of my plans. Though she deserves to know, I have good reason to keep my counsel. I have come to terms with this in my mind, yet my heart yearns to lay everything bare. For she is my inspiration, and I would give much and more for the chance to speak with her as friends, with no thought of concealment. Should she indulge me with her tales, I would regale her with my own. About my efforts in Northrend, perhaps. Though, ultimately, that tale is more yours than it is mine. Then, I would ask her about her next adventure. And if she should wish me to be a part of it, oh, how happy it would make me. Together we would travel the lands and cross the seas and take to the skies upon the eternal wind. My heart swells simply to imagine it.
You're such a romantic.
But all of this is contingent upon our victory in the coming battle. The people of this world have entrusted their hopes to us. We cannot fail them. Nor those who roused me from my slumber. Thank you for your company, my friend. Let us return to Amity.
Aww, I love that. I enjoy Crystal Exarch Excursion Expedition. It's almost time to get that fucker. No, I don't want to do a fate. Worry not, my friend. I am much revived for the fresh air, and your fine company, of course. Now then, let us turn our thoughts back to the task at hand. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace in the Source... Oh shit, okay. I forgot this was in here. Your Radiance, I've taken the liberty of quashing the vile rumors that your heir is possessed by a devil. With the nation in the grip of war, we may rely on patriotic zeal to prevent them from resurfacing. And what of Emmett Selk? He has taken himself to the first, to usher that world to its end. Or so I believe. He did not disclose the details of his mission, having ever preferred to work alone. Even to those who have known him since the beginning, his actions can prove unpredictable. I am no stranger to his ways. He joys in playing me for a fool. Full many times have I been convinced I was acting of my own volition, only to discover all was as he willed it. My dear grandfather. On the subject of our esteemed colleague, his last report, though brief, did contain one item of interest. You have doubtless wondered why the scions of the Seventh Dawn have not taken the field of late. It is because they are no longer in the source. The hero of the Scions has journeyed to the First, as have her comrades, albeit incompletely. Their bodies yet remain here in the source. This presents an opportunity. If we can defeat the Alliance prior to the Scions' return, we may eliminate their order at a stroke. And with the Scions gone, none shall remain to thwart our plans. It will be but a matter of striking down the hero upon her homecoming. Which, lest you forget, is essential to the realization of our objective. Of both of our objectives. Through Heideling's meddling, her champions threatened to wrest the reins of fate from our grasp. The world is at risk of being dragged down the false path. One which will never see man reclaim his true form. 'Tis unthinkable that he should supplant us, incomplete as he is. Such a devolution is abhorrent, and it must be stopped before it's too late. I'm thinking he don't agree. The hours come, your radiance. Order your armies to march once more. Crush all who stand in your way. This is your heart's desire, is it not? To seize a victory that is yours and yours alone, for the future of Garlemald. Oh dear, you do not wear the mummer's motley well. I was never one to take an interest in tedious conflicts. The whereabouts of my one true friend, however, they interest me greatly. I but hope the beasts of this First are providing her proper sport. I would know every detail, Lord Xenos, or would you rather I called you Elidibus? Unexpected. Most unexpected. That immortality should be within the reach of one with a borrowed echo. You have outdone yourself, Xenosie Galvus. Uh-oh. I have no particular attachment to that name, but I am rather fond of that body. Without it, I cannot enjoy my hunt to the fullest. Your secrets are my flesh. I care not which you give me first. The choice is yours. Xenos is like, give me back my fucking body. Interesting. Right, so, while the two of you were away, I received word that everything is in place, meaning we can proceed with awakening the Talos. Once we imbue the magic, it will stir itself and immediately carry out its designated function, namely, taking Mount Gulg in its grasp. Blaché, we may be certain that Vothri will not look on in idleness as we beat a path to his front door. Once our plans are set in motion, there will be no turning back. So see to your preparations as meticulously as you may, and I will give the order to proceed as soon as you are ready. Let's go. Give the word and I will relay the order to awaken the Talos. Engage! Very well, let us begin.
Word from the Exarch. All is set on his side, and we may proceed when ready.
Well, we have sufficient stone for our needs.
Likewise, preparations for the imbuing have been made according to thine exacting instructions.
Then you need only say the word.
Let us begin. See that everyone is in position. We shall catch Vothri, mountain and all.
Here it comes!
Oh no? It's still going on my end? Oh, perfect. Hey Luke, Artbird!
Yes, yes! You've not lost your touch, you clever old bugger! see what they're doing? If its hands are damaged, it won't be able to cling to the mountain. Oh, I knew this was a terrible idea.
4-3 marshals the Eaters to his defense. This was only to be expected. We must try and draw as many of them down to the ground as possible. It may not be enough, but we have no other choice. Is that?
Fail!
Such heartless thing our sapling is. Cold and cruel and heartless! Summon us in times of need, we expressly said, yet what should we find but the final battle joined without so much as a whisper of our name? Yes, we may also have said that we Fae folk have no interest in the struggles of men. But if our adorable sapling had come crying to us for help, we would of course have flown to her aid. Of course we would. What are we to do with her?
Let's go!
We are so very, very sad. You will pray with us. Cheer us up again!
I love it so much when you can just tell that voice actors are having so much fun with our role. Thank you, Fail.
This I did not expect, but I will gladly accept the help. I will send word to Y'shtola and the others. Join them at the foot of Mount Gulg and be ready to make the ascent.
Yes! Mount Glug. Everyone is here. Good. The Talos has taken hold of the mountain. As planned, we will use its body as a bridge to reach Valthry's sanctuary. The Sin Eaters will make us work for every yom, of course. But we will carve a path through their ranks and meet with their master, regardless. Let's be careful, alright? Let's go! Mount Glug. Less than 5 minutes. Come on, Instapop, baby. I need it. When our hunt for the Lightwaters began, I couldn't imagine ever being done with the task. Yet here we are, ready to lay the last one low. We'll get you there, Dwache, mark my words. Until Thancred freed me, I knew nothing of Norvrend. But in the course of our journey, I've come to love this land and those who call it home, and I will give my all to protect them. How many eaters await us up there, do you suppose? 100? 1,000? Not that it matters, of course. Whatever the odds, we will overcome them. Nymphilia wanted this world saved, and save it we shall. That which now graspeth the mountain is no mere man of stone. 'Tis the hopes of all who have dwelled in this world, both in the past and the present. 'Tis the prayers of all who yearn for peace, be they near or be they far. 'Tis a trivial concern, but I cannot help feeling self-conscious knowing that some of the Knights Blessed are watching. In the guise of Master Matoya, I took great pains to cultivate an image of restraint, yet I don't suppose they will be able to make out all that much from such a distance, meaning I may wreak havoc to my heart's content. I do believe I'm going to enjoy this. Above us lies Vothri's new paradise. A paradise swarming with sin-eaters, in which his own people have no place. It ends here, and it ends now. Oh man. Come on, give me a DPS, 2 DPS, and a healer. I need them. Check Twitter. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to talk about this yesterday, but I don't know if I forgot to talk about it. I don't know if I didn't. But Ellie, like, jumped up on my desk, and in the process of jumping, she, like, stomped into my cup of tea. And thankfully for her, the cup of tea was already cooled, but she, like, made a tidal wave go over my keyboard. Dummy. Oh. Yeah, had to wash out my cup. I'm just glad she didn't put her dumb fucking foot in a hot cup of tea, though. That would have been something. Bro, less than 5 minutes. What is this lie? I'm just gonna see what it is with healers. And if it's shorter, I'm just gonna go in with the healer. I don't fucking care. Less than 5 minutes. Would you mind if we went a little long today? Oh, you can do that? Okay. Then I'm not gonna waste more time waiting for people because clearly no one's doing this one. And I'm just gonna do it with the trust. Let's go.
Here we go.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Like, by the time I will have found a party, then I would have already completed it with trust. So... bleh. Let's hope there are people up for the trial, though. Because I can't do that one with trust. Alright, let's go.
So it is you. You will not defile my new paradise.
Hey, bro. Come here. Great, come help me out, bro. Yes! There comes my damage. I just need a tray. Thanks for the help. Don't die, Reen. Oh shit. Forgiven hypocrisy. Yeah, I wrote a little something today in a mad scramble once again. Some backstory for my character. Should be on my AO3 account. I wanted to send it to you like right before stream started, and that's when Discord conked out.
Leave the healing to me.
Okay. Yes, enjoy while I take 45 minutes to get through this fucking dungeon. I can't believe the tank queue was taking so long though. That's so weird. Maybe people are doing their weekly re-clears today, and they just don't want to fuck with dungeons right now. Double time, let's go. Woo! Carlos is kicking ass. It's a little bit sad though. The thick, I mean. Come on, let's go. That's the wrong button. Frey, let's go. I need the damage. First boss, it's the lion. So he didn't eat it after all.
Let's give them a show!
Let's go, Alizé! Kick his ass. Oh shit. Oh, oops. That's okay.
You underestimate me!
Thank you, Frey. Doing some decent damage. Whatever. Aye. Probably shouldn't have done that. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's keep going.
Scurrying about my domain like insects! I will not suffer it!
Shit! I just used my delirium. No. But my purse. Oh, this is beautiful though. It's pretty cool. For all dungeons after like Shadowbringer and after, you have a mode where you can just freely run around in them without seeing any enemies. And you can take cool pictures. This was one of my favorites to come to take cool pictures. I remember that. Run, run, run.
Come no closer! Filthy creatures!
So happy Steam gets to help us now. So nice. Honestly, I just want to get to through the trial and then see the cutscenes after, and then I will be satisfied. But if we can get more, then all the better. But the trial is right after this dungeon, so I think we should be good. Keep attacking after moving. You guys. Hello? Oh, there you are. Fucking die. Thanks. Run.
I am righteousness! And righteousness will prevail!
Huh?
Ah, can't you do anything by yourself?
Oh nice, I can just spam this. Yeah, no problem. You already know who it is. It's your boy. Let's go, let's go. Almost to the end. I'm hurt. I'm hurting. Helping out, please. Seems like a time for free. I wish I could do this dungeon with the Exarch. He'd probably fall over flat on his face. Doesn't seem to be having a good time.
Very well. If you will not be discouraged.
Leave the healing to me.
Yeah, actually do some healing then, sir. Yep. Oh, I know. Alright. Alright, Tits McGee. Let's go. Ooh, sexy booby lady, I love it.
Stop them, damn you! I don't care what it takes!
I fucked up. guys, where we gotta go. Aye.
You underestimate me!
Oh, thank you. I didn't even realize I was doing it. Yeah, I really like this battle theme. It's so good. Show me where to go, guys. I don't know. Woohoo! Spamaroonie, let's go. Die, 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 die. Not enough of you. My mortal enemy. Perish. Thanks. Oh boy. He's gonna pop his top. And be so mad at us. Alright, let's... I didn't get the minion. Fuck!
The end is near, my friends. We have found Vorthri's hiding place.
Unrepentant villains! Will you not be satisfied until you have brought disaster down upon your own heads?
Yeah.
By your wickedness, you stand to gain naught but ceaseless conflict. Had you only entrusted fate to me, there would have been peace for all.
Woo woo.
You could have lived bliss in my eternal paradise, free from the burdens of conscience and purpose.
Peace assumes many forms. And I do not doubt that you considered yours well worth the cost. I was even prepared to believe that the end might justify the means. Ignorant as I was, I had hoped that you might mend your ways and join hands with us. That we might strive together for the happiness of all. But no more. Your actions cannot be reconciled with your words. Peace for all, you say? Yet when you were threatened, your first act was to sacrifice your own people in order to save yourself. If your paradise can be rebuilt so long as you alone survive, it exists not for the people. It exists solely for your twisted pleasure.
Hear me, Vorthri. The people won't submit to your will, for we each have our own. I made a promise to a noble soul, a woman who saw fit to entrust me with her legacy, and I mean to keep it. Everyone who stands with us has something precious, something that they cherish and would die to protect. They know their own hearts. They know what they want for this world. And by lending their strength to our cause, they have spoken. No matter how hard you may try to bend the world to your will, we will never yield!
Silence! Not another word!
You tell him, Reen.
You presume to lecture me. Insolent worms. You will learn your place. With my true powers awakened, I will expunge you like the filth you are. Your demise will serve as a reminder to all that I am the zenith of mankind and Cine to both, chosen to rule over creation by right of transcendence. My very existence is virtuous. I am perfect, immaculate.
He seems disinclined to grant us an audience.
Find Vorthri. We will hold the Eaters here.
Yeah.
Come! Let's finish this!
Go! Go guys, go guys. Alright, Crown of the Immaculate, let's go. Let's see if people wanna do this one. Yes! Let's go. Insta-pop, baby. That's what I'm used to. Come on, DPS. Wake up. Wake up! Grab a brush and put on a little makeup. Get up there and beat that stupid guy up. You wanted to. Please, the last person. Please. Get back to your computer. Ah! Here we go. Here we go. I can do this. Yee!
Are you so determined to die? One last chance, villains! Bow down and acknowledge your king! Your god!
Say hello to everybody. Oh, double Dark Knight! Fuck yeah, dude! Let's go!
This will be a mercy. To me, my servants, feast upon these villains and their vile sins.
please come to me?
I will crush you! Fine! Fine if you refuse to die! I will strip you of the illusion of will!
Turn away!
Then you will suffer! Yes! That will be your punishment!
Oh my god.
Receive of me my blessing and rise higher!
Nice.
I will crush you! Suffer, suffer, suffer! Suffer and know your folly!
Well, Dark Knights, we're so cool!
Strip you of the illusion of will!
Get on it! Thank you!
Damn you! Why do you not fall?
Oh, we're not even at the fun part yet!
Why?
Oh boy.
It burns! It burns!
Oh boy. What's happening here? Fucking kill him.
What is it?
Love the yucky sounds.
The light surges within me! Oh, such bliss! I see now. This is the passion of my ascension. Very well. I shall embrace this trust.
Now he's got a baby face. Oh wait. Wait, the main thing.
Feel my wrath!
Hey dude, move out of the way. Yeah! Fucking dummy. Uh-oh. I'm about to be a dummy. That's funny. Oh, I love this! Alright, get out of the way! Oh, he's such good healers, man. I'm so happy.
Your reckoning comes!
Okay, guys, we need to kill this one first. Hello? Bro. Kill the blue one. Yep. Slashing resistance down. Alright, let's hope we survive this. Because I have no cooldown. Near healer. Oh my god! Yep. We have a... Nope. We do not have a red mage. And also the summoner is dead. Oh yeah, we're gonna wipe here. Right here. Bye! God. There we go. Yeah. We gotta kill the one with the blue line first, okay?
This is the passion of my ascension. Very well, very well. I shall embrace this fight.
They were all killing the wrong one, and if you don't kill that one fast enough, we took way too much damage. You don't even have tank stance on. What are you doing, man? Oh wait, you do. I'm stupid. Please let me turn this shit off. I've had enough. I've had enough! Aye! At least we start back at the second phase, that's all I can say about that. $1 million fucking damage. This one, please. You guys are so stupid. No! Fuck it. Well, let's see if we survive this then. Yep. Okay. Shadow wall. Enjoy. Yeah, okay, we're alive. I'm guessing you can fuck up once. Yep, get in. Thanks. Get in! Oh my god. Dude! Ugh. Oh, these people are raising my blood pressure, I swear. Oh shit. I'm okay. I'm okay, I'm okay. I thought I fucked up so bad there. Yep.
Atone with your life!
Heal, heal, heal. Ah! Yeah, that would be such a dick move. A week for time. We're doing alright. Fuck. Oh my god, get that shit out of here.
Know your place!
Ah! Come here, come here, come here, come here! Oh! We got him.
I am more powerful!
Oh! That one gave me the shakies. We did it. I feel like that was not my fault for wiping. So I am squarely blaming that on everyone else. Well, let's give this person the wreck, because everyone else is gone. Alright. Are you ready for the cutscenes of the century? Is that FFXIV? Yep. Fucked up. I see. It's finally over then. Now, night will return to all of Northrend, bringing salvation to both of our two worlds. Upon speaking with Reen, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Blah blah blah. Let's go. I'm wondering, did I get recommends for that?
Why? Why am I cast down? Father told me that I am hope. I am righteousness. That I am a god. That is why I was born. As man and sin eater both. I kept the people safe. They respected me. Worshipped me.
I like that he still has the same voice.
How can this be? I should be the one looking down at you.
Come on, get a headache.
Damn you! I am your god!
That was a little stutter on my end. I got so scared. I was like, oh shit! Immediately went to check my stream. Bright light. Enjoy. Bright light.
Look, the sky.
Zoop. Wow. A little vision.
Fools! Were it not for my decisive action, the whole city would have been overrun, razed to the ground. Yet they dare to complain about casualties? Spare me. I'll wager they were put up to it by those wretches who seek to usurp me. They're stirring up the citizenry. But if they think I will yield to the likes of them, they are gravely mistaken.
To be subjected to such deplorable treatment, such ingratitude. You have my sympathies, sir. You do so much good for this city, and you could do so much more were you not surrounded by fools.
Who could that be?
Who are you? You're not supposed to be in here.
My apologies for the intrusion, but I come bearing a proposal. One that will ensure the longevity of your reign. But give me the word, sir, and I will bring hither a light warden. By giving its power to the babe within your lady wife's womb, we shall create a transcendent being, a king to rule over all. And as sire to the king, your authority will never again be in question.
Fucked up and evil. What are you doing, Emmett?
Amazing. Before my Vorthri, they behave as docile pets. With this gift, my line shall be guaranteed power for perpetuity. We shall rule the whole world.
By all means, sir. United under Yulmor's banner, men will cease fighting and abandon their ambitions. Thus, they will grow fat and complacent, and in their sloth, seal your supremacy.
Uh-oh.
Are you all right? Say something!
"12 Forfend. She cannot contain the light. She's beginning to turn. Urianger, if you've aught up your sleeve, now is the time."
He's got nothing.
It's changing back.
The combined power of every Light Warden is too terrible a burden for any one soul to bear. And so I shall relieve you of it.
Exarch! What are you doing?
I will channel this profusion of power to the Crystal Tower and use it to travel to other worlds. As I have dreamed of doing ever since I first learned of their existence. Who would choose to remain here in this dying realm
when they might go elsewhere and begin anew. Not I. And thus did I use you.
No, no, I don't believe you. It doesn't make sense.
Damn you! We won't let you do with her as you please.
Do not interfere! Please, I beseech you all, let him go!
You knew of this, Urianger. Tis all a fiction. Such vaguely defined acts of teleportation stand no chance of success. The Exarch will never live to see another world, as he knows only too well.
Then, what does he mean to do?
He means to take the light with him into the rift, where he will die. From the beginning, he intended to sacrifice himself to save our friend and Norvrent.
At journey's end, an opportunistic thief makes off with the hero's prize. A paltry way to end a chapter, I concede. Yet your tale will continue, and my role in it will scarcely be remembered.
Not this song, man.
Worry not. Whatever should become of me, I will be happy and free, safe in the knowledge that I have played my part.
Ah, it's him! Call him by his name. Graha!
Thank you for fighting for this world, for believing. Fare you well, my friend, my inspiration.
Bro.
Only those who possess the royal eye of the Allagan Imperial line are capable of controlling the Crystal Tower. Such individuals do not exist in the First. Therefore, in all likelihood, the Exarch arrived here with the tower. This much I had surmised, yet I could not discern his grand scheme. To think that he went through all this trouble for the sake of a single hero. It's almost admirable in its absurdity. Alas, it is not your grand scheme that will succeed, but ours.
You bastard!
Stay put. Your friend is still alive, but whether he remains so depends on you. What a disappointment you turned out to be. I placed my faith in you, let myself believe that you could contain the light. But look at you now. halfway to becoming a monster. You are unworthy of my patronage.
It was you who created FFXIV, wasn't it?
I am an Ascian. My heart's sole desire is to usher in the great rejoining. 100 years ago, I entrusted my comrade Logriff with the task of increasing light's sway over this world. This we sought to do by manipulating heroes. When that failed to achieve the desired result, I created FFXIV. Thanks to your meddling, that too has ended in failure.
What was your true purpose in approaching us?
By your 12, boy, have I not told you before that everything I said was the truth? You were specimens by which I might gauge man's potential as it stands. I genuinely had an interest in you, genuinely considered taking you on as allies. Provided she could contain and control the light. If not, then she, and by extension you, would be of no use to me. 'Twas as simple as that.
So, we've been found wanting. How disheartening. But even had we fulfilled your conditions, there was no guarantee that we would cooperate. What then?
Then I simply kill you all. At the very least, it would restore the world to the way it was before you went about trouncing Lightwardens willy-nilly. Suffice it to say, it would be most inconvenient to have all that light taken away. And I would be lying if I were to claim his actions didn't have me worried.
No.
You still retain your form and your senses. But you have all but become a sin eater. Whether you will it or no, your mere existence will serve to engulf the world in light. Those in your company will likewise turn into sin eaters, and in time you will succumb to your base instincts and hunt innocents to feast on their sweet, sweet ether. Those few with the will left to fight may rise up against you, but before your absolute might, they will quickly know despair. There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished. Ah, the irony. What FFXIV achieved through bliss, you achieved through despair. But I have overstayed my welcome. I shall look forward to seeing you bring the world to its knees, hero.
Exarch!
I have naught to show for all the time and effort I invested in you. He is a small token for my troubles. I did not expect that I could learn aught from man, but I may yet learn something from all the knowledge he had hoarded for his precious hero.
I don't think he knows about Artbird.
I pity you, I do. Your friends are now your foes. If you do not kill them, they will kill you. When it all becomes too much to bear, seek me out at my abode in the dark depths of the Tempest. There, you may complete your descent into madness with some dignity. far from prying eyes.
Ugh.
Till then, I bid you farewell. Eater.
Thanks, Emmett. I thought you were my friend, but I guess not. I didn't really think he was our friend. Thought we were at least cool, though. Hey, Arbird. You okay?
Ah, finally.
What happened?
After you collapsed, Emmett's self vanished. Then Reen did what she could to stay the raging of the light within your body. Thanks to her, you're still you, but she's only delayed the inevitable. You're not going to like what you see, but you still need to see it. It's like this all over. The whole of Norvrad is shrouded in light again. And it's because of you, and the power you absorb from the Wardens. No one knows but your friends. When they carried you down from the mountain, they told everyone waiting below that they didn't understand why the light had returned. And now they're out there trying to allay the people's fears, while searching for a way to save you. If you're well enough to be up, you're well enough to get some fresh air. Better that than stewing in here. Go on. Go.
Whew. How's that for some cutscenes, huh? Mamma mia. And right on time, even. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We are for sure going to finish on Thursday. I may have to do like a little bit longer, but I am really looking forward to that. It's gonna be so good. Oh man. I'm really excited about it. Well, thank you for hanging out with me. Yeah, great stream. And I am really looking forward to Thursday. So, thank you for being here. And I will see you then. Goodbye, goodbye.